can see. And we're ready. So we have at least one new person in class. Welcome. And just the general guidelines as to all my classes apply. Take care of your body. So if I'm doing a stretch or move that doesn't feel good to you, modify. Nothing we do should cause an increase in pain. You might be here in the moment and already have some pain, and hopefully this will kind of loosen things up and get things flowing and help it better. So to start, just move in any way that feels good to your body. That's waking up, arms, back, shoulder. Might get a few snap, crackle, pops. Easy does it. And just, yeah, kind of wake up, sometimes doing some tapping, getting the blood circulation going is good. So we're going to start out with some vertical stretches. So for this one, I want you, excuse me, to have your feet under your hips. So this is maybe a little narrower than we might stand sometimes. You're going to lace your hands together and look down at your hands and see which pinky is closest to your body. And then each time we go up and down, I'm going to invite you to switch. So right now, my right pinky is closer to my body. And then next time I do it, I'm going to switch my hands and have my left pinky. That's a good brain thing, especially for 8:30 in the morning. so lace your hands together. And now inhale, up, up, up. And now rotate your hands, straighten your arms, and push up. And exhale down. And do it again. If you remember which pinky you had, you can do it. Inhale through the nose, push towards the ceiling, and exhale. And we're just going to keep going with that. And imagine, pause for one moment. Imagine you have a nylon mesh suit on, and we're really trying to stretch that. And so sometimes in Qigong, we're flowing and moving. This is actually stretching. And so as I'm going up, I'm pushing my feet down, I'm straightening my legs, I'm squeezing my bum and my ab, and up, push, straighten arms, and down. So let's do it a few more times. And one more time. If you ever only have 2, 3 minutes, that's a really excellent one because it's head to toe. It's getting tendons and ligaments and fascia and muscles, and I can already feel myself getting warmer. So keeping your feet here, now you're gonna lace your fingers and have a little, put your index fingers together. And now we're gonna go up, look up, and I'm ever so slightly, I'm engaging my core and ever so slightly arching open this. And now hands are going to come to the back of my head and I'm going to tuck into a ball. And because this is we're waking up, start small. Even 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you might be able to tuck into a ball. We're just waking up, so we don't want to overdo anything. So inhale up and then exhale down. Tuck your chin, round your back, sitting into a chair. And we'll just go back and forth like that. So inhale up, exhale down. As you exhale, you can pull your belly button back towards your spine. And straighten your legs. And Exhale down and one more time. Excellent. I'm already warm. Means the chi is flowing. Okay. So we're really working on our spine here. So what are we going to do? Let's do a little bit of side to side. So for this again, feet under the hips. So right now, pretend you have two suitcase in either hand, and just imagine you're standing between two panes of glass, and you're gonna gently put that suitcase towards the floor and that suitcase towards the floor, and really lengthen the arm and feel here between the rib cage and the hip how you're opening up and engaging your core, protecting your back. Head can go alongside. And then if you want, if you're feeling warmed up enough, you can bring your hands over, and then it's that same basic movement where you're opening up the sides of the body. Arms are straight, jaw relaxed. One more to each side. And down. That's great. I feel 2 inches taller already. So let's do some joint openings. This is called oiling the joint. So your feet, doesn't really matter where your feet are, whatever is a comfortable posture for you. So let's start out with our hands. Make a fist, expand. Make a fist, expand. And when you expand, really expand. Fingers wide, pushing forward, stretching those palms. Make a fist, expand, back and forth. One more. And move into wrist circles. And so right now my fingers are coming close and then going up and around. And we'll do one more this way, and now we're going to rotate the other way, back and around. And time. Elbows come out, and so my arms are going to stay in this position and go out, down, and around in big circles. And one more in this direction, and then alternate. And one more, and then come down. So now we're going to move to our shoulders. And so with this one, it is for the shoulders, but it really gets the hips and the spine because we're doing a twisting. So arm is going to come up, and this hip comes forward with it. And then I turn, that hip goes back and drop and around. Drop and around. So it's like you're almost pitching an underhand softball or something. Just that momentum carries you through. And one more on that side, and let's do the other one. So this hip is going to come forward, turn, drop and swing. Drop and swing. Two more times. One more time. Great. And just swing your arms. Okay. So now I want to do some neck. And we'll do neck and arms. And so you can, my brain is not working. How does this work? Yeah, that's it. So hands come out, swing around, and then palms facing back behind me. And you're actively engaging your arms and pushing your shoulders down. Imagine somebody pulling on your arms. You're really lengthening your shoulders. And now this ear is going to the sky. And then we're just going to go down to the chest and back. And we just stay on one side, going back and forth. Keep your hands engaged. You often get sensations going down the arms and then chin to the chest and other side and back and forth. And make sure you're breathing. And chin to the chest and shake those arms out. And we're going to do similar but different. We did this one in Monday's class, diagonal with the arms actively reaching for the corner, reaching for the floor. And now turn and look at the upper hand and rotate down, bottom hand, and back and forth. And just notice each time where you reach that edge of resistance. One more time. One more time. Woo, it's a good one. Shoulder rolls, integration, and other side. And reach, reach, reach up. Look at that hand. Rotating down, reaching the fingers towards the floor. And back and forth, nice and slow. Your arms get tired, give them a break. And one more time. And down. Great. All right, let's do a little, get the blood moving a little bit. So with this one, we're going to coordinate upper, and lower. So I'm going to show it first in slow motion. So hands are going to come up. As my hands come down, my legs bend. And then I straighten my legs and I straighten my arms back, bend, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten. So you can imagine you have something in your hands, make a fist, throw it down towards the floor. Throw it down towards the floor and really just let your arms swing and exhale, exhale, exhale. Few more times. And slowing down, slowing down. So now we'll do that same kind of breathing, inhale, exhale, but turning side to side. And so feet can be a little bit wider if you like. Your palms are face up here. And then we're gonna bend the knees, and then I'm gonna, with this front hand is gonna come across. The back hand naturally kind of just goes behind, and then we come up and across. And so you can see I'm turning from my hips and my waist. And so imagine three balls on top of each other. I'm turning, my head is not coming over here. So it's really a rotation. Okay, so let's all start together. Inhale up, exhale. Feel your whole body involved in this, clearing that area between the shoulder blades. A few more times. One more time to each side and slowing down. So we're getting a lot of spinal movement. Let's move down to our hips. So for this one, I like a wider stance. We do this one often in the class. Your hands are here and your thumbs activate pressure points with this one. So we're gonna push our hips that way and then push our hips forward, push our hips to the other way, and then hips go back. So it's the four corners. And then once you kind of have established those four corners, now you can make it into a circle, trying to connect all of those, and you can be moving your thumbs around, activating different pressure points on your back, on your hips and sacrum. One more in this direction and switch directions. And really notice what parts of your body are moving. Weight shift in the feet, knees, hips, spine. Really good for the whole body. One more time and coming back to center. And in between, always just integrating, kind of stirring it in. So let's move down to our knees. Need to move my little camera angle. So let's start out, generate a little chi with your hands, rub those palms together, see if you can generate some heat, put them on your knees, and now we're gonna start small and make circles. And as you get warmed up, if you want to make bigger circles, you can. And other direction. And as you get warmed up, a little bigger, and standing up. And now we'll do our ankles and feet. So if you want to move over to a wall so you can balance, you can. If you want to test your balance, you can. And we're going to make circles. And this foot is wobbling, but that's okay. And other direction. And put that one down, and other side. Good leg strengthening exercise and ankle mobility. Switch directions if you haven't. And coming down. Great. And then we'll do our feet. And so you might want to stay by your wall or not. We're just going to come up on our tiptoes and down. And these are really good balance ones you can do really anywhere. I do this if I'm waiting in line somewhere, just working on your balance. You can do one at a time if you like. Gets a little deeper. And then last one we'll do is just for your imagine my hands or my toes, and I'm going to scrunch up my toes and then push them out and try to make them wide. So scrunch and then extend and wide and back and forth like that. And one more time. Great. Let me look at the clock. All right. So we just did a whole head to toe. And so let's just activate it and do our chi massage. So tapping up and down on your sternum. Take a deep inhale. Hold and exhale. Palm goes out. Tapping on the chest. And now we're going to tap down to the elbow, to the wrist. When you get to the wrist, palm goes over and we go wrist, elbow, shoulder. Make sure you get the top of the shoulder. We'll do that 2 more times. Take a different pathway down. And one more time. And hand comes behind the head. Go into your armpit there and then come down on your rib cage. And we'll just clear that line several times. So it's here, down the torso. One more time. Great. And other side, palm up, starting out the chest. And up the outside. Make sure you tap the top of the shoulder. And arm behind the head. Starting at the top, moving down. Great. And arms go wide. And now this hand is going to come under your arm. This hand is going to come on the outside. So it's slap. And then we do it the opposite, slap. And lots of good pressure points here. A few more times. And one more each side. Great. And now we'll do our back. And so starting, if you have the shoulder mobility, starting at your rib cage and then going down to your sacrum, up and down on those lines. You can use fists if you like. It's a little hard to get your hands to there. So opening this up, and now we can use the palms of our hands. So we're going to start going down the back of our legs and just go down as far as you comfortably can, and then rotating around, coming up the inside, and then down the side, up the inside, and down the front. And inside, and now with fists just on your rib cage. Then lightly over your abdomen. And that is good chi massage. We have just a couple minutes left, and so we'll just end with some flowing movements. And so my head is going to come forward, my hips are going to glide back, back of the hands come up and out and around. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. If you're a visual person, you can imagine golden sparkles coming out of your hands creating a field of protection around you. Next time you're up, turn to one side, out and around. Turn to the other side. And just pulling up this earth energy, letting it saturate your cells. Deep nourishment. Next time your hands are up, leave them up. Feel your feet on the ground, hands reaching towards the sky. Imagine the day before you. What's your intention for the day? How do you want to be today? Grounded, rooted, centered, kind. And I hope you take that energy with you as you go. So nice to be together. Thank you for waking up with me. Good to see you guys. Thank you, Terry. Bye, Rona. Bye,
Thank you so
Natasha.
much.
Bye, Deb. Good to see you guys.